Welcome. This is Michael again, San Diego Skateboard Longboard Race Club. Today I'm going to give a little information on one of the custom builds that we allow for a demo at our club. It's free. All you have to do is get a hold of me, and maybe it'll inspire you on customizing your board. I am going to move along with a little information on what I'm sharing today. I have a double drop deck. I've converted this board by making it into a drop through. Also changed the wheelbase. I've done a lot of testing, helped people for a few years setting up their boards, and for me, I'm kind of have I'd say, I guess average 190 pounds. I'm 5'10". 31-inch wheelbase works really optimum for me. I've mentioned this before, but if this is your first clip you've seen, wheelbase is measured from the inside truck mount holes, and this being 31. I've trimmed up the sides on this board. I wanted to get rid of the steep concave because this board is going to be more for long distance pushing. So it's 9 inches. Straight line makes it consistent when I pull my feet up. These trucks have been de-wedged 5 degrees. The nose and tail have probably 5 degrees of kick. So this is probably, it equals out to probably 50 degrees if it was a flat board. The one thing different about this deck design is I have moved the trucks more forward in the front. And if I come back here, you'll see a little bit more distance here. I moved the truck in the rear forward because I was less concerned with cutting out the back of the drop, because I like having more of the platform in the front. I have other boards that I've allowed even more of the drop in the front. I mean, it's the same drop front and back, but it gives you more protection when you're bringing your foot on so that you don't tag the wheel. These are 90 millimeter ABIC 11. They're the flywheels. They're a little dirty. I've been skating this board for quite a few sessions. Obviously, I want to always mention bushings. Extremely important. I have some Riptide 87A barrel with a 90, and it's a crank. And what's nice about the crank is you can, if you have a skate tool in your pocket, a couple of turns, you can change them into 90 duros. And then in the board side, I have a 93 WFB, world's fastest bushing. Anyway, nice. You get a little extra dive with good resistance. I'm gonna do a quick little demo clip. See how I like to show how the boards perform a little bit. And since I'm all into free riding, stepping out my front door and going everywhere, I like my boards to not be a handicap when I come to a hill section. And also the ride height is important to me. Obviously you can see the wheels as in comparison to the deck right there. But if you have too little clearance here, you're gonna hit a driveway edge when you go up driveways, and also when you're carving down hills, your heels are gonna scrub on the asphalt or whatever your surface you're riding, heel side or toe side. So the height has to be, you know, to your purpose. I have other boards that are lower, but that's because I'm on a flat path and I'm not gonna hit any obstacles. But that's more for just strictly racing. This board is set up strong for long distance pushing, whether you're a Skogger or an LDP skater, but it also has the ability to go down hills. Anyway, let's take this thing for a little test run. I got a little transition here, dropping down. rolls really nice, carves really fast. Like to be going a little bit faster, but I'm not necessarily a GoPro pole professional. Anyway, what's nice about the board, I got a car, I was just going to show how sharp this board carves. I'll make sure it doesn't have wheel bite either. Real quick, let me pull over. Wheel bite obviously is when the wheel touches the deck, but what's important is that if you buy a wood deck, I think I mentioned this either earlier on another video or multiple videos, is you don't want the wheel to hit the deck, because you'll be doing a Superman, flying over the board as the wheel sticks. So always check your board by tapping out the edge, both sides, and you want clearance when the board is fully compressed. As you can see how it's fully compressed, and it's never ever gonna hit that inside wheel well. So that's an important thing to know. Again, this being one of my demo boards, what was important for me to share is changing the wheelbase, changing the width, moving the truck a little bit forward so I would have more of the drop area for my foot. Again, this was just a prototype board. Other boards I have available that we raise funds for the ministry and the skate club for have even more, a little bit more area right there. And we've de-wedged this board. I've already gone through that. I'll finish up kicking switch right now. Gonna spin around. Board is really maneuverable. You hear a car coming, so I just wait, finish out this video with a little bit of ride of a clip. I just had someone ask me if I wanted help presenting a little bit smoother videos, and I welcomed it. So hopefully in months to come we'll be upgrading this video with a little better footage and more concise to the point. Probably repeat myself a couple times, but what can I say? All right, no cars for a second. I'm gonna finish off. Want to mention, advice is free. If you need help with your board, just give me a holler. I have some YouTube videos on how to modify your board. Coming right up to a car, you can see how it just effortlessly turns. Coming up, just not even trying. If I didn't have the camera and I wanted to kick it real fast, and then the reason being, with the back truck moved forward, since this board is strictly LDP, there's really not the option of worrying about where that 1 inch, 3/4 of an inch of this being forward doesn't affect anything at all. As long as the deck has got the same ride height front and back, then you're good. On some mods, you're limited, or you have to do some wedging to make sure that your ride height is equal in the front and the back. That was just one little thing I was thinking about. Anyway, as I was skating, if you didn't hear me, I offer free advice. If you need help modifying your board, I have some on JesusRulesMinistry.com. We have some videos on how to do things. I hope to be loading a lot more of those in the near future. We sell just decks, and I can get components, but it takes me a week, so I have a huge selection of probably most every truck. that I can get my hands on. So if people sometimes want to do a little clinic with me and we try a lot of different setups, and I'm not just limited to LDP. I'm a free rider, so I'm always looking to make a better setup or to help someone put things together so it really works better than anything they've ridden. Yeah, get a hold of me, Michael Lanigan, on my Facebook page, JesusRulesMinistry.com, or the meetup group in San Diego Longboard, no, Skateboard Longboard Race Club, something like that. All right then, thumbs up, peace. Definitely praying for our country in these tumultuous times. This is Michael. Thanks for checking in. See ya.